Hey guys, Emily Reynolds with emilyreynolds.net here, and today is an important day because it kicks off the first day of my videos about Graves' disease and my journey through Graves' disease, my journey beating Graves' disease. I can't even tell you how much I need to stress that in the beginning, because if you have Graves' disease or you know someone very well that has Graves' disease and you guys have ever gone on a support group site, a Facebook page, looked at videos on YouTube, a lot of people who have Graves' disease talk about how bad it is and how devastating, and there's very little talk about getting through Graves' disease, having had Graves' disease in the past. It's all about, I have Graves' disease and my life is complete, utter chaos, because guess what? It is. I want my video series to talk about what it was like when I had Graves' disease, but really stress to you, I beat Graves' disease, and so can you. Okay, so this is my first video. I'm literally sitting in an old 24-hour fitness parking lot waiting for a training session with one of my friends. So I thought, you know what? I'm awake. I got a couple extra minutes. This is how I'm going to do the videos. I'm going to do them when a topic comes up, when you tell me what you want to hear, and when I have time, so they're not going to be anything fancy. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I had Graves' disease, I believe, when I was in college, because that's when all my symptoms started. I got diagnosed with Graves' disease in 2002 when I was 22 years old. And I literally went to the doctor with a laundry list of symptoms. I was very thin, losing weight, hair falling out, diarrhea all the time. Oh, and my videos, there's no such thing as TMI. I tell the truth. I'm going to speak it like I recall it. I'm going to give very graphic details. I think this is the stuff that helps people, okay? So when I think of something random, I might do a video about it, and I'm going to tell you really in-depth details of what it was like. So anyways, I went to the doctor with some bad symptoms, but I also had, and I gotta be honest, I had tons of energy. I had tons of energy at the time, and almost to where I was too hyper, and I would shake a lot. My hands, like I had tremors, really bad. So I was excited that I was thinner. I was excited that I could eat a lot, and I was excited that I had energy, but it became to the point where I had so much energy I couldn't sleep at night, where I would like walk around the neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning like a crackhead because I couldn't sleep. So this was just the kind of the tip of the iceberg, let's say, for realizing I had something wrong with me. Did my blood work. I came up very, very high on the scale of all my thyroid blood work. And of course, this is a medical doctor's blood work. Let's just put it that way. Holistic doctors now, I know, do proper blood work, what I consider proper blood work. They do completely different panel. They have different rating scale and everything. So this doctor told me, quote unquote, "It's okay, honey. You have a high thyroid, hyperthyroid. All that means is that you can eat a lot of food, you're going to have tons of energy and be skinny. You're really lucky. You're young, you got nothing to worry about." So I didn't think much of it. I did know in my gut that that was kind of an unprofessional answer, but it wasn't a negative one. I wasn't told I had cancer, so move on, right? Well, I moved on, and I moved on to those symptoms becoming not just a couple pieces of hair falling out, more than the 100 strands you're supposed to lose a day, but clumps in the shower, literally where I had bald patches in my hair, in the back especially of my head. Losing my eyebrows, especially this end corner of my eyebrows, like no eyebrows. Started penciling in my eyebrows, which I never had to do. I used to hate my eyebrows because they were super thick and like a unibrow, like Brooke Shields, and my friends would be like, "Pluck your damn eyebrows." So I lost my eyebrows. My skin became super scaly, like so dry and cracked, super dry mouth, eyes like a desert where I have to wake up and put in eye drops in my eyes. Diarrhea so bad. I'm talking, I started logging how often I went to the bathroom, and it was up to 13 times a day. And this was like, I had food, boom, had to go to the bathroom. So this was just the beginning of the devastation that Graves caused in my life. I mean, these symptoms are bad. You know, I had really bad headaches, like migraines where I had to lay in bed and close my eyes and go, oh my God, kill me now. Like those real migraines, not when people are like, oh my gosh, I have a migraine. No, migraines where you can't even talk, you know, those kind. And I was teaching special needs kids and at the time, which I loved my job, but it was very stressful to have all these symptoms. Okay, remember, this is back when I was 22, 23 years old. I never overcame Graves' disease till I was 30, 31 years old. So that's just the beginning of my journey. I'm going to have a lot of videos, so please watch them, share them with people who have Graves' disease. And another big thing I need to stress, if you have a loved one who has Graves' disease, a loved one meaning your husband, wife, it's usually a woman, but men get Graves' disease too, your best friend, your daughter, please watch these videos. If you know someone who has that loved one, share the videos. Loved ones of people with Graves' disease often very much misunderstand Graves' disease because it can completely, and I'm not exaggerating, completely change a person where they're unrecognizable, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally. It destroys a person. I always would say I felt like I had a cancer, but I also felt like I had, and I'm not a religious person at all, but I felt like I had the devil inside me. That was another way I would describe it. It felt like the devil. I felt like such a different person. It makes me sad and it makes me super emotional because it's something that was so strong inside of me at that time and so bad that I'll never forget it. And I'm extremely thankful that it's gone. So, you guys, this is going to talk about all the bad stuff, all the good stuff. There is good stuff. Please remember, you can get over this. But I'm going to talk about my journey. So a lot of the first couple of videos are going to be about how bad it was, okay? But I need you to understand the whole picture. You can get through all of this. So you're going to watch my journey. So this is just the beginning, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. And my next topic is going to be Graves' rage, which is that devil inside of you, okay? All right, I love you guys. And if you are suffering right now, please be strong and know I got through it. I know you can. You can too. I promise you. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.